vehicle near strong relationship mefo. And all the relationship they have with you is called a transactional relationship. What did I say it's called? Transactional relationship. It's a relationship that has to do with transaction. That means everybody they can survive. Tell them about survive. Everybody they can earn a living. Tell them earn a living. So if you need money to just put food on your table, clothes on your back, roof over your head, you want to pay your rent, there's no need to complain. You can actually do something with the hands, with the legs God gave to you. But you want to actually create significant impact. Liga has a succession plan, which is what we encourage everyone to do. Don't leave the world the way you meet the world. Leave the world a better place. Contribute your own value to the world. How do you do that? The first thing we encourage you to do is to connect with people that are already moving in the direction of your interest in life. We call them mastermind mentors. What do I call them? Mastermind mentors. The person or and that group must have some level of experience, some systems and structures, because every business is built around systems and structures, because without structure there is no future. Until some millionaire skills like problem solving skill. What does this called? Problem solving skills. Every entrepreneur is currently solving a problem. That is why he's making money, providing solution. Number 2 is called leadership skill. What does it called? People management skills. Number 4, emotional intelligence skills. Number 5, of course, self-awareness skill. And those are the skills you need to build people. Those are skills you need to build a team. Those are skills you need to build your own organization. If you are not building a team, your vision is too small. If you are building a team, you know that, oh, this is not something I will achieve alone. No, let me go and build a business community, an entrepreneurs community, of course, a Christian community, so and a business family. So this relationship is called a significant relationship. Of course, it's called a transformational relationship. What does it called? Transformational relationship. Transformational relationship. It's a relationship of transformation. What am I trying to say? Your life get better by the time you connect people with higher frequency of thought, more positive, more valuable people. So your life turn better and improve, and then you also add value to other people. It's one of the best way to earn, of course, a fortune. Ten of fortune. It's one of the best way to earn residual income. What did I say? Residual income. Residual income is the kind of money you earn just by doing one thing right. If you do it right, and then the money start coming, and the money never stop, because people keep consuming the product or services, and as they keep consuming it, money is called cash flow. Money is coming into your account. So we want you to take time, take 1 year, take 2 years, build a system that will stand the test of time. So if you look at it, there are 2 factors here. There are factors happening outside of you. There are factors happening inside of you. Those factors happening outside of you, you can't control them. The naira, the sun, the moon, the dollar, your president, those external factors, your bishop, your auntie, your neighbor, your aunt, your uncle, those factors are called contributing factors. Those factors can slow you down, they can delay you, but they can never stop you. They can also facilitate your success, they can make it faster, but they can never stop you. Factors that actually determine your success is happening inside of you. There are 2 factors embedded in us, positive and negative. Those positive factors are the faith, the courage to take action, vitality, fidelity, commitment. Those are the factors that actually push you and enable people to succeed faster. And those factors that stop men from succeeding are the negative factors: the fear, doubt, anger, bitterness, resentment. These are the factors that stop men from succeeding. So you are the most important factor. Tell your neighbor, I am the most important factor. Tell your neighbor, you are the most important factor. So on the journey of creating wealth, you are the most important factor. Once you improve, everything in your life will improve. So we always encourage us every day, please find a way to add value to your life. So we start this class yesterday. It's called Get Rich and Stay Rich. Get Rich and Stay Rich. So, and the earlier you start this journey, the better for everybody. Today is part 2. Part 2. So yesterday was part 1. The earlier you decided that you decide, I want to be rich and wealthy. Just you have to make that decision. Once you decide, if you don't decide, it's already, of course, a wish. It's already a desire. Until you decide it, decide that I'm going to be rich, I'm going to be wealthy, and I'm not leaving the world the same way I came. I must leave the world a more better place. So, okay. So let's see. We have about 8 outlines here. The subtopic says how to clarify your financial vision. How to clarify your financial vision. So before you talk about the financial vision, there are other things you have to consider. That's why we are having this course. That's why we're having this course for all of us. The outline is called Context for the Concept. Context for the concept. And we told us where there is no vision, the people perish. So context for the concept. So without vision, marriage perish. Without vision, business perish. Without vision, relationship perish. Without vision, team perish. So you have what they call time perspective. Time perspective. So, okay. So, perspectives. Number 3, we have here the long range goal. We have the long range goal. So you start from the long range before you go to the medium range. Okay, number 4, we have the mid-range goal. The mid-range goal. So you have to goals, and then also the short-range goals. So if we start from the long range first, long-range goals. So, and number 6, we have here the generational vision. Not to think about yourself alone. Make it global, make it generational, make it gigantic, make it of course an edifice, make it a dynasty, make it a generational, make it a global. Don't think small, because you are not small in any way at all. You are powerful, you are big. So number 6 is generational vision. Think generational vision. Okay, number 7, we have here your financial structure. So it's also put the structure, your financial structure. So without structure, there is no future. Every business is built around systems and structures. Okay, your financial structures. Okay, number 8, get rich and stay rich. Get rich and stay rich. Get rich, stay rich. Okay, how can you get rich on time? Early enough. So we started the class yesterday by reading a book that says the Proverbs 29 verse 18. Verse 18 says, where there is no vision, my people perish. I said not people alone, business, organization, community, name them all. Countries, ministry, families, business, perishing just happen everywhere. But he that keepeth the law, happy is he. So it said in Habakkuk 2 verse 2, and the Lord answered and said, write the vision and make it plain. That means every vision must be written down, because the starting point of smart investors is to clarify your long-range goals. Without the long-range goals, your financial decision will be short-sighted, and short-sighted factors will make it you make wrong financial decisions, you make wrong financial choices, and it will always fail in the long range, because there's no vision for the long-range goal. Without the long-range goals, everything will deteriorate, self-destruct. Their lack of compelling vision for the future. You will not have the energy, the passion to fight for anything without a long-range vision for your life. One of the reasons business and families have failed because there is no clarity of the objective of compelling future for their life. They don't have a compelling future, no compelling future, nothing to fight for. Not just wake up one morning, kiss Sarah, what must be, must be. So how we know? We came to time perspective. How we know a man who has a financial vision is your time perspective. So there are 4 time perspectives, and those things you see them in our day-to-day decisions. We call them economic status. So we drew something like this. Anybody that's always having this economic status, and where we have what they call time perspective. So the time perspective determines the economic status. So if you're always thinking the higher level of economic status, we have the investors, and those ones always think about 10 years and above, 10 years and above plan, 10 years and above. That's how you know these people are going somewhere. They're not having short term. So anybody that thinks about the business people you see, the business owners, their time perspective is always 5 years and above, 3 to 5 years plan. That's what they normally do. So and above. So they have systems and structures around what they do. And this one now is below the line. I call the line of struggle. It is above the line of struggle. We call this one self-employed or solopreneur or business operator. Those guys are self-employed. So this one is always 6 months and 6 months time perspective. And then the worst one, the lowest one, is called the employees. These guys, you see, the employees, their time perspective is always 1 month. He said, whenever you come to them, they say, how much will I be paying monthly? They cannot tell you, how will my 10 years plan be? So his time perspective sell them out. I think that's where we stopped yesterday. Yes or yes? Okay, we stopped there yesterday. Yeah. We stopped there yesterday. So we stopped at time perspective. So let's finish up and go to the long range goal so that we can actually have, yes, let's finish up. So I would like us to write this one down. Let's take some 1 or 2 notes there. Write this one on your notes. We build businesses with systems and structures. We build businesses with systems, and that's what we started with. We started talking about investors, so we came to business. We build businesses with systems and structures for 3 to 5 years. We build businesses with systems and structures for 3 to 5 years and exit the operational, strategic, and tactical day-to-day running of the business. We build businesses with systems and structures for 3 to 5 years. We build business with systems and structures for 3 to 5 years and exit the operational, strategic, and tactical day-to-day running of the business. Full stop. So every entrepreneur who wants to have a long-range goal, have a vision structure, take out 3 to 5 years, build a business with systems and structures, and exit the operational, strategic, and tactical running, day-to-day running of the business. So tactical, operational running of the business, tactical day-to-day running of the business. So we build business with systems and structures for 3 to 5 years and exit the operational, strategic, and tactical day-to-day running of the business. So whenever you see a man who wants to build a business above the line of struggle, that man will make up his mind. Whatever I'm going to do, I'm going to put 3 to 5 years. Either it's poultry farm, fish farm, producing chairs, producing cement. I must be involved. My hand must be involved. I must be a business operator so that I can exit in the next 3 to 5 years. Because of his thought of exiting the operational, you know what he will do? You will see, because the thought behind the action is taking, he will start documenting all his processes, standard KPIs. He drew everything so that whenever he finish a template, he hand over to people and them. So that next 3 to 5 years, he will start working in the business and start working on the business. Working on the business, that is to work on people that are operating the business. So when you have a long range vision, when you have a long range goal, you want to get rich and stay rich, you must use 3 to 5 years, build a business so that you can actually hand over the operation. You have to do your prospecting, your inviting, your selling, so that you can write those steps, write that script. Use those scripts to hand over to people that are running the business. So this is how a business owners think. It's because of their thinking, because of their vision. It determines what they do. Vision is something you see now that makes you act the way you're acting now. So every businessman puts systems and structures and use 3 to 5 years so that you can exit the operational, strategic, tactical, day-to-day running of the business. Write this one down. Most business plan and cash flow forecast. Most business plan and cash flow forecast is like 3 years plan. It's like 3 years plan. Most business plan and cash flow quadrant is like 3 years plan. That's minimum of 3 years. So you write a business plan to collect loan or anything, it's always 3 years minimum. So that means the owner will go to 3 years and start looking at that. Most business plan and cash flow forecast is always 3 years and above. So every business is 3 years ahead in the marketplace. So every business you see with a business plan is always 3 years and above in the marketplace. What they simply means that they sit down, visualize their next 3 years, and they started to forecast the plan of the business. We call it cash flow. So most business plan and cash flow forecast is like 3 years plan, because every business is 3 years ahead in the marketplace. That is the way we are encouraged to think as an entrepreneur. Always be 3 years ahead. Like what we are having this class, by the time we finish, I told us we'll be sitting down to write our 10 years plan. We'll put down our 5 years plan, 3 years plan, I have a 1 year plan, and then 1 month, 1 week, and 1 day. So 1 day. So because most of this plan, you have to be ahead. You have to live 3 years ahead, 5 years ahead, 10 years ahead in this world. That is the only way you can actually survive this world. You have to be like Joseph, who lived 10 years ahead. It means 14 years ahead. 7 years of plenty, 7 years of lack. He was 14 years ahead the people of Egypt and everybody in the world, because he was able to visualize the next 14 years and decide what they will do today. And because of the decision, he now make up his mind, every 1/5 must be saved. That means 20%. That was because he saw 14 years ahead. Because of the way what he saw, he made a decision that they start acting that day. So you, if you finish this class, most of you will do the kind of things you've never done before, because you arrive at a better future you never arrived before. Your future is better than your yesterday. Say amen. That one is begging for a recharge card. Touch yourself, say my success.
I am a success.
Touch yourself, a millionaire. So as an entrepreneur, minimum, those will be 3 years ahead. Tell neighbor. As an entrepreneur, you are supposed to be 3 years ahead. Everybody in the marketplace. So write this one down. Investors are operating at the highest level of economic status. Investors are operating at the highest level of economic status because they earn money from their assets and investment. Full stop. Investors are operating at the highest level of economic value because they earn money from their assets and investment. Investors are operating at the highest level of economic value. Reason is because they earn money from their assets and investment. I think I need to even complete this chart like this. I need to complete this chart like this. I'll put another chart here. I'll put another chart here. How they earn money. This one earn money from assets and investment. This one earn money from the systems and structures he has put in place. Systems and structures. This one earn money from his effort that is determined by his own leadership skill. Effort that is determined. The money is earned from effort, energy, and etc. But determined by him. Determined by him. So he decides how much he wants to earn. While this one earn money from effort, energy that is determined by others. etc. that is determined by others. That is determined by others. Other than him. So how these guys earn money is because they earn money from their assets and investment. This one from systems and structures. This one determined by their own effort, energy, but they determine how much they earn. This one, they see effort, energy, but the money they earn is determined by other people. So for you to operate at the highest level of economic status, you must visualize yourself as an investor. Put a 10 years plan. That's how you know you're an investor. Investors always think minimum of 10 years. Minimum of 10 years. So they say, okay, because I want to be rich and wealthy in the next 10 years. I will talk about how you need to describe these things in terms of your personal life, in terms of your being, in terms of number two, your doing, in terms of your career, businesses you want to build. Number three, in terms of your having, in terms of finances, cars, all those you want to achieve. So they think 10 years. And because of their thoughts in 10 years, that will determine what they act today. Their actions. I'm going to give you 7 steps plan, how to put up this plan. And it's better you write them down and look at them than not to write at all. Whether you write or not, 10 years will still come and pass. Whether you write or not, 5 years will come and pass. So the difference in earnings is, let me put the earnings. The difference in earning is their thought, how you want to earn money in the next 10 years. Do you want to still earn money from people's effort, maybe from your own effort, but the money is to tell other people, go and get a job. You want to earn money from your effort, but you want to determine how much you want and go and be self-employed. Forget systems and structures. That means you wake up in the morning, now only you go do them. Example of them is Keke men. There's no system and structures at all. So they know that once I wake up, I enter Keke, brrr, I make money. Example of them is Okada people. Example of them is wheelbarrow pusher. No systems and structure. You always call carry wheelbarrow. Example of them are people that carry cement from trailer to warehouse. No system and structure. They're equally exchanging their time for money directly. Their time, effort, energy that determined by them. That is what happened. Example of them, tailors that don't have a plan to train anybody. He wakes up in the morning, carry the clothes, then go cut them, then go swam, then go do everything. Example of them, carpenter. When you get the house boys, he just want to do everything by himself. Example of them are a plumber. Example of them are welders. These are the people you see self-employed. They exchange their time for money, but they determine how much they earn. Those ones, they're okay. But you have to sit down and say, no, I don't want to earn money from my effort alone, because there's a time that your flesh will be weak. Even though your spirit is willing, flesh no will be again. So your vision, your financial vision, how do you want your financial future to be? That will determine what you do today. Even though you are an employee, self-employed, business owner, investor, every day you make money, you pay yourself 10% because you want to use it to buy assets and investments. Assets. So your asset is something that appreciates in value, that gives you money independent of effort. So you need to sit down and have this financial vision about your life. How do you want your financial life to be? How do you want to earn money in the next 10 years? This thing must be in your plan. That will determine what you do today. And this is the difference between us, successful men, and poor people, because they don't have this thought. Remember, the universe doesn't pay you because of your action. Action, effort, and action are common denominators. Activities are common denominators. Knowledge is the differentiator. The world rewards you by the thought behind the effort. So looking at it, investors are operating at the highest level of economic status because they earn money from assets and investment. So investors don't only think how to earn money monthly, but they think how to earn money from 10 years and above. Write this down on your notes. The highest level in life, the highest level of the highest level of economic status, put it like that, the highest level of economic status, the highest level of economic status in life, the highest level of economic status in life, the highest level of economic status in life, the highest level of economic status in life are reserved for those who have a longest time perspective. The highest level of economic status in life, the highest level of economic status in life are reserved for those who have longest time perspective. So the longer time you plan, the better for you to become the highest level of economic. You operate at the highest level of economic status in life. So the highest level of economic status in life are reserved for those who have the longest time perspective. Those who can sit down and plan the longest 500 years, 1 million years ahead of their life. Those guys that produce Mercedes Benz, they do not think 1 month. They talk about it that if I can create this thing, the White brothers, and this iron fly, my generation, even yet unborn, will be chopping from this thing. I will live well for my generation to come, even to the fourth and fourth generation. Those guys that produce Gucci, those guys that produce Rolex, those guys that produce all the things you see, phones, MacBook, Samsung, they are not thinking monthly income. They will do those investments. Dangote that be refined. It is being refined because you want to make money only a month and then leave. No, he's thinking 10 years and above. He's thinking 20 years and above. That's why he's putting all the resources in that project. So the people that operate at the highest level of economic status in life are people that have the longest time perspective. So the longer you think about your life, the better for you to live life. If people that are working for salary for government, if they ever thought about it, that if I finish this 35 years of savings, that my children will not inherit my certificate, they will not inherit my job, they will do something differently. They are not thinking, their mind is that government will take care of me. At least when I retire, I'll be getting my retirement benefit. That's what they're thinking. And when I die, everything ends. They are short-term people. That's why you see them always broke and poor. People that are broke and poor mostly think short-term. They're not short-term. They think of these they are short-sighted people. That's why they are struggling in life. Write this down on your note. You will either live you will either live the rest of your life. You either live the rest of your life by design or by default. You either live the rest of your life by design or by default. You will either live the rest of your life by design or by default. So you either live the next 5 to 10 years, 20 of your life by design or by default. You either live this life we are living together by design or by default. So you either live the rest of your life by design or by default. So your life is going to be by your design or by default. And let me tell you what happened to you. Default is not the best package. Don't sit down and design your life. Those that architects very well, they spend time to design a building. Yes or yes? The same thing, you spend time to design your life. So you either make up your mind to live your life by design or by default. Tell your neighbor, live your life by design. No, tell your neighbor, live your life by your own design. Not by government design, or not by someone else's design, or. So you sit down and design your own life. Financially, very, very important. Don't write this number, listen to me. Microsoft I give you the privilege to design your document, determine the font size, the layout, etc. Then the default settings is usually very dull. And we'll say if you don't take the privilege to design your document, the font sizes, the colors, the layout. So if the document must be appealing, then you must design it. If your life must be appealing, you must design it. Write it on your notes. If my life must be appealing and worth living for, I must design it. Put it like that. If my life must be appealing, and worth living for, I must design it. If my life must be appealing and worth living for, I must design it. If my life must be appealing and worth living for, I must design it. You must sit down to design your life. If your life you want your life to be appealing and worth living for, you must design it. I must design it. So you must design it, you must be intentional, you must be strategic, you must be purposeful, you must have a purposeful driven life with meaningful goals and vision. You must design it. You have to design it. Okay, why do you need to design it? Write it down in your notes. Life default settings is called circle. I'm going to give you. Life default setting is called circle. Life life default setting is called circle, comma, back to square one. Life default setting is called circle, back to square one. Life default setting is called circle, comma, back to square one, comma, repetition. Life default setting is called circle. Life default setting is called circle, comma, back to square one, comma, repetition, comma, 40 years in the wilderness. Write it very well, because that's why people keep saying, I've been here, I don't know why I'm making 2 million, and then I'm 100,000, making 10 million, then I'm 200,000, owing debt. This month will get, next 2 months I will get problem. Because you are living in life default settings. So either you choose your life to be by default or by design. So if it's going to be by default, number one, it's going to be in circle. Number two, always bring it back to square one. Number three, it's going to be in repetition. Number four, 40 years in the wilderness. 40 years in the wilderness, moving in circle. 40 years in wilderness, moving in circle. 40 years in the wilderness, moving in circle. That is life default setting. So please reject life default setting, because it always means you're going to go in circle, no direction, no destination. Speed is useless without direction. Direction is useless without destination. That life default circle, life default setting is called circle, back to square one, repetition. 40 years in the wilderness, moving around the circle and going nowhere. Full stop. So where you have been before, you always see yourself struggling, the same struggle. No, let me even continue. Let me even give you some things to write. As a life default setting is called circle, comma, back to square one, repetition, 40 years in the wilderness. Are you there? Write it down, comma, simple comma. Let me give you same battle. That life default setting is comma, is same battle, comma, same task, same test, same struggle. Life default setting is same battle, same struggle, same test, year in, year out. New Year's resolution, the one you wrote 10 years ago is still the problem you're writing today again. That is life default settings. That thing you say you will not do 10 years ago, you are still doing it today. That is life default settings. It's always the same battle, same struggle, same task, same text, same New Year's resolution for the past 10 years. You know the funny thing about life default setting? You don't have direction, no vision. I say where there is no vision, people do what? Perish. No vision, same struggle, same prayer point, same who you are, same nothing improving, same salary, same going to work 9 to 5, same coming back, same complaint, the same problem. Money is not enough, the same language, the same thought pattern, no direction. You know why this is like that? Write it down your note. Nothing is more painful staying at the same place. Nothing is so painful staying at the same place with the same financial struggle. Nothing is more painful than staying at the same place with the same financial struggle in the next 3 to 5 years. Nothing is so painful. Nothing is more painful staying at the same place with the same financial struggle in the next 3 to 5 years. Nothing is so painful like that. Nothing is more painful staying at the same place, same financial struggle that you have been passing for the last 3 to 4 years. You are still having the same problem. Money is not enough 5 years ago. Money is not enough 3 years ago. Money is still not enough today. You did not make plan at all for this money to be enough. You know, it couldn't go to sound judgment, adjusting your lifestyle, adjusting your expenses, increasing the same battle. So nothing is more painful than staying at the same place with the same financial struggle for the next 3 to 5 years. It's very, very painful. So nothing is more painful staying at the same place with the same financial struggle in the next 3 to 5 years, complaining about the same issue, dealing with the same devil, complain about the same issue, dealing with the same devil, same income, same everything, no progress. It's very painful getting stuck. Very, very painful in life. Why are people getting stuck? No vision. Why are people not going anywhere? No vision. Why are people not making effort? No vision. No plan at all. No 10 years, no 3, nothing like that. Nothing is more painful. Staying at the same place, same financial struggle, same complaint about the same issue, dealing with the same devil, same income, same problems, with no progress. Full stop. With no progress. So, and why must you get out of this trouble? Why must you plan about your financial life? Reason, write this one down. We are breaking through the circle when we think about, we are breaking through We are breaking the circle when we think about 3 years. We are breaking the circle. You will break the circle when you think about 3 years. You will break the circle when you think about 3 years plan. You are breaking the circle when you think about 3 years plan, 5 years, 10 years and above. You will break the circle when you start thinking about your 3 years plan, 5 years plan, 10 years plan with progress. You will break the circle. You will break the circle of poverty, struggle, darkness. You will break the circle when you start thinking about 3 years plan, 5 years plan. Write it very well. The way I will say is right. Say, I will break the circle when I start thinking about 5 years plan, 3 years plan, 5 years plan, 10 years plan with momentum. With momentum, progress, increase. You will break the circle when you start thinking about 3 years plan, 5 years plan, 10 years plan and above. With momentum, progress, increase, overflow, abundance, with more than enough, etc. So you break the circle the moment you start sitting. When you sit down, think about your 3 years plan, 5 years plan, 10 years plan, with momentum, with a progress, with increase, overflow, abundance, acceleration, more than enough, etc. When you start sitting, when you sit down to start planning your 3 years, your 5 years, your 10 years and above, we are adding this plan with momentum. I'm going to show you how you're going to do that. Momentum, increase, overflow, abundance, more than enough, etc. Okay, you will break the cycle. As far as you never start on think about 3 years. Your problem is still salary. Your problem is still 1 month. Your problem is still what I will eat today. Okay, you cannot break that cycle of poverty. That cycle of poverty is going nowhere. You need to sit down and carefully design. Design your. Nobody will do it for you. We rather teach you how to walk with your leg. And let me tell you, a child that is afraid to fall will never walk. So you don't have to be afraid to fall. You must stand up and walk, because all of us learn walking by falling. Yes or yes? None of us stood on one day and start walking back. No, be like that now. We all fall. So don't be afraid to fall. Sit down and write this thing. Why people are not making progress? Don't reach tomorrow. They have a short range goals without no long range goals. There is a problem. No way, we'll soon go to long range. Let me start from this. Long range goals. Start from here. Let me tell you. So you will make progress the moment you start thinking about long range goals. Long range goals. So when I mean long range goals, I mean 10 years and above. Start thinking about your 10 years plan. Don't start planning from short range. Start your plan from 10 years. Sit down now. This is 2024. By the year 2034, who will I have become? So I'm going to give you some things to write. Write this one down on your notes. We live life on levels. We live life on levels. Bracket open. Personal, finances, spiritual levels, etc. We live life on levels. Bracket open. Personal, finance, financial, spiritual levels, etc. We live life on levels. Example: personal levels, financial levels, spiritual levels, etc. Bracket closes. We live life on levels and experience it in stages. We live life on levels. Everybody live life. So you live the life you live. You live life on levels and experience it in stages. So life is in levels. So I'm going to give you 3 levels very soon. 3 levels to live your life, and I'll put up the stages for you. So if you live life in these levels, your life will be more peaceful because you structure your life. They're not structure. No, that one is begging for the charge card. Tell neighbor, I'm a success. Tell neighbor, I'm a millionaire. Remember, whatever you don't know overwhelms you. Tell neighbor, whatever you don't know, don't understand, overwhelms you. Whatever you know and understand, you can modify. If you understand that life is in levels, you don't get problem, because you just need to go to the levels. So which level am I now? Okay, I think I'm here. Let me modify to this level. It's going to make life more easy. But you don't know. You're not going to know everything. Everything will just put together and it overwhelms you because you don't understand. And when man don't understand anything, you call them witch. You call them village people. When you don't understand anything, you call that my village people are attacking me because you don't understand. You cannot explain it. Whatever you cannot explain overwhelms you. You know, we just gonna witch. You know, my neighbor, at the same way my neighbor, they look at me. Now my neighbor caused this problem for me. You know, the way you're gonna look, everything will be. In fact, if you see cockroach fly, you say, "I carry olive oil, Holy Ghost fire, Holy Ghost fire," because you know, everything will look like demon. When a man is poor, everything attacking you. When a man is poor, everything goes away from you. Poverty is difficult to explain. Tell your neighbor, poverty is difficult to explain. So the problem is that don't find yourself there. And for you not to find yourself there, there are certain ways you need to think. There are certain ways you need to behave. There are certain things you need to do. Because that's how successful men do. You simply understand life is in levels. 10 on levels. And we experience it in stages. 10 on stages. So don't write this one, listen to this. So the first level I want you to do is 10 years anniversary. So you're going to write on your notes, long range goals. You put it there, 10 years anniversary. 10 years anniversary. So you are celebrating your 10th anniversary. So you are celebrating your 10 years right now. So you're going to put your 10 years. That is 10 years anniversary, 10th years. So 10th anniversary or 10 years anniversary. Any of this is fine. 10th anniversary is fine. So why I'm saying 10th anniversary is that I want you to go back, because that's I've been giving you the assignment, but this time around I'm going to help you. I think to write it down, but we have to structure it so it can make more sense to you. Because writing an assignment that doesn't make sense to you, and somebody just say, they say, make I write. Now I go write too. Before they say, no. One of them say, you have to look at your 10th years and your 10th anniversary or 10 years anniversary. One of them is fine. Either 10th anniversary, 10th anniversary. So either 10th anniversary or 10 years anniversary, that is fine. So this project planning and management is very important for you to plan your life in stages and put them in levels so that you can make progress. Write this down on your note. Very, very important. Please, everybody should write this down. Any goal that doesn't have a stage, phases. Any goal that doesn't have stages, phases, milestone. Any goals that doesn't have stages, phases, milestone cannot be measured. Any goal that doesn't have stages, phases, that is not in stages, phases, and milestone, cannot be measured and probably not going to be achieved, because you won't know till it's too late whether you are making progress in the direction of your goals or not. You won't know whether you are making progress in the direction of your goal or not. So you must be in stages, you must be in phases, you must have some milestones you need to hit, small milestones. So if not, you cannot measure it and probably will not be able to be achieved, because you won't know whether you won't know till it's too late whether you are making progress in the direction of your goals or not. So let me start with the first one. Let me start with the levels. So let me start with the levels. Let me clean this so that it can make more sense to us. So let me go with the levels first. So we have 3 levels here. So in terms of setting your long range goals, you must do it in 3 levels. Number one is your being level. So we put being. So you now do something like this. Who will I become? Who will I become in the next 10 years? So you need to answer that question. I call this one, let me clean it again so that I can make the class more better and more precise. So ask yourself this question: who do I want to become in the next 10 years from now? So that's where it starts from. It starts from you deciding who you want to become, whether you want to become a prostitute, an armed robber, a billionaire, a professor. You write it down. Who do I become next 10 years? I call this question mark here, I call it personal goals. Personal goals. Who do I become in the next 10 years? So this has to do with your identity. It has to do with your identity. You must define your identity, How's your identity? It has to do with your reputation. Reputation. It has to do with your reputation. It has to do with your authority. Okay. It has to do with authority. It has to do with the solutions you want in your marketplace, in your particular field of study. What kind of solutions you want to bring in the marketplace? So the kind of solutions you want to bring to the marketplace. Solution provider in your potential field, or in your field of endeavor. So what kind of solution do you want? Who do I want to become? A doctor, a professor, a mastermind mentor, entrepreneur, an investor? So you start from there. Decide first who you want to become, your being. If you don't decide your being and you jump to having, that is called shipwreck. It will never happen. Have you seen people that wrote 10 years ago, they could not achieve it? Because they not first and foremost decide their being, who they want to become, before what they want to achieve. The core success system is be, do, have. Who do you want to become? The first one. Number 2, your doings. So your goals, your vision has to do with your being first, your doings. I call this one, what will I do? What will I do in the next 10 years? What will I do? What will I do? I call this one career goals. Career goals. Career goals. So what will you be doing in the next 10 years? Career goals. I call them career goals. So what would you want to be doing in the next 10 years? So what kind of business do you want to be doing? What kind of business do you want to build? So is this about who you become first? This one has to do with what kind of business you want to build, what kind of business you want to build, what kind of organization do you want to build, what kind of ministry, what kind of industry you want to build. It has to do with what you want to create. What do you want to create? What do you want to achieve? And it must be compelling future, something that worth fighting for. I think we need to take a small statement here. Everything you're being goes first. Everything you're doing goes. What will I do? Your career goes. I want to be doing surgery. I want to be cutting meat in the market. I want to be picking eggs in my poultry farm. Your career goes. What kind of business you want to build? What kind of organization? What kind of ministry will I build? It has to do with your doing. Something you build. Something you do. Something you do. Something you do. It has to do with doings. This one has to do with becoming. This one has to do with doings. What will I be doing? So what will you be doing in the next 10 years from now? Some will say, Sarah, by God's grace. Tell your neighbor, by God's grace is not a strategy. So I would like to take a small statement here before we go to the next one. Write this one down your notes. Create a compelling future. Create a compelling future of something that's worth fighting for. Create a compelling future of something worth fighting for, worth living for, worth getting up in the morning to put in the extra miles for. Create a compelling future. Create a compelling future. What do you want to be doing next 10 years from now? I'm still on the wrong range goal though. I'm not gotten to the other one. Let me check my time. Oh, I have 7 minutes more. Create a compelling future. Create a compelling future. Create a compelling future of something worth fighting for. Worth fighting for, worth living for. Or worth getting up in the morning to put in the extra miles for. If that vision is not compelling enough, you will not wake up in the morning and stand up. You must be so compelling. So you must compare. This is what I want to be doing. This is what I want to be doing. This is what I want to be in the next 10 years. Because I know I don't want to ever work for money again in the next 10 years from now. I don't want to ever work for money. I want money to work for me. So because of that, I will stand up in the morning, whether I feel like it or not, and go and do the work now and pay myself now to buy assets. So the reason why you see me jumping up and down is I want to buy assets. Assets. I understand the more assets I buy, treasury bills, bond, mutual fund, the more of those investments I make, the more my 10 years will be more free. Because 10 years from now, I want to be making 3 million naira every day. Every day. So if I want to make 3 million naira every day, I know faith without work is dead. So I must stand up to do the work now to make sure I buy those assets that can give me 3 million every day. So that when the time comes, I can be sitting there in the morning, playing draft, going to Burj Khalifa, Desert Safari, go to Bahamas, go to Paris, enjoy. Enjoy. People see me jumping up and down that time enjoying. Say, this guy made the work, but they enjoy. It's because of who I was thinking I need to become 10 years after. That makes me. So I want to buy more treasury bills, more bond, more mutual fund. I want to go to banks, buy more land, build hostels. That's my plan. So that by 10 years from now, I don't want to ever work in my old age. Never, 1,000 times no. So I must create a compelling future, something that I worth fighting for, something worth living for, something worth getting up in the morning to put in the extra miles. Extra miles. Then come the last one. The last one is the having goals. Having goals. Havings. Now, having simply means, what will I possess? What will I possess in the next 10 years? Question mark. I call it your financial goals. Your financial goals. So, your financial goals. So, sit down and say these things. You know, go die. Sit down and write these things. Who do I become? What will I do? What will I possess? It will help you, and it will give you a sense of direction. It will guide you. Either you live life by design or by default. The choice is yours. But I can tell you for free, design is the best way. Just sit down and design your next 10 years. But I wish I have the time today. I would have just finished the class so that you can. Let me just get to a level that it will make sense to you. I don't know. Okay, I will start and see what I can do. Let me just say I can learn this class. So you have to set a goal of who I becoming first. Sit down and say, okay, 10 years, who will I become? And you need a pen and paper. Begin to describe how you want to become, who you want to become in the next 10 years. After that one, write about 10 things you want to become. Write, describe yourself. Then try and put in a statement. Then now you need to write down, okay, what will I be doing? When you see what you have been doing, okay, what do I need to possess? Let's take some few lines here as you gathered call. Write this one down. Under having goals, write it down. What will I possess, like my financial goals, my net worth? What do I want my net worth to be? The value of my estate. What will I possess? What will I possess in the next 10 years? My net worth, comma, the value of my estate. So you're thinking about estate and you're acting this way. You can't get the estate now. You want estate, your changing could change, habit could change now. You could vex. But you know what? Because you know, say you need to get estate in the next 10 years. 210 estate. I know you have estate. Shall I? You know, say you get estate. Shall I? Estate worth 2 billion naira. You shall I? Now you want estate of 2 billion naira in 10 years. You know, go do it. You know, your action go change. I don't need to say stand up. You are vibrating already because you don't see 10 years. 10 years they come. Yes or yes? And every day is -1. Tell them -1. Is minus. So I won't wake you in the morning. Come, let's go and study. Let's go and take action because we have a vision, a compelling vision of having an estate in the next 10 years, having money work for you. Why most of you are just, your leader is calling you. Hello, where are you? He says it's raining. You are giving those excuses because you don't have vision at all. Oh, there's cats on the road. There's lion on the road. Oh, the sun is too much. All those excuses is because there is no vision for your life. You not sit down. The day you sit down and draw your 10 years plan, you stand up from that chair. Nothing will make you poor again for this life. Say amen. That one is begging for the church card. Touch yourself. Say I'm a success. Touch yourself. I'm a millionaire. You know you're a millionaire. You can't be acting this way because you know your income right now. This income cannot give you that 10 years plan. So you must stand up and take massive action. Then a massive action. So this is what you possess. How will your financial goals be? What will be your net worth, comma, the value of your estate, comma, what value will I leave for my children, comma, how will I impact my third and fourth generation with my achievement? This kind of thinking will make people not to think about stealing, playing, jumping up and down, talking about Tinubu, Buhari. You know what concern you. Because this kind of thinking will spark light in your life. This kind of thinking will not make you behave normal. You become extraordinary human being, achieving extraordinary results. They're not results. Breaking grounds, because you are thinking big. They're not big dreams. That is what we are coming to. So I said, what having goals? What will I possess? What are my financial goals? What will be my net worth in the next 10 years, comma, the value of my estate, comma, what value will I leave for my children, comma, how will I impact my third and fourth generation with my achievement? I think I need to try and end this. Full stop. Let's stop there. Now, please, we want to write your 10 years goal, financial goal. Start with 10 years. I'm going to come to 5 years. That is mid-year and short term. I'm going to come to those training. But this particular assignment is to go back home today. Decide your 10 years, but only 10 years only. Who do you want to become? Describe yourself. What do I want to be doing? Describe yourself. What do I want to possess? Describe yourself. Then I'll describe yourself. Write this one down as we round up today's class. I wish I have so many things to talk here. Okay, no problem. It's fine. Write this one down. Your being, describe your doing. Your being goes. What do you want to be? Who do you want to become? Your being, describe your doings. And your doings, describe your having. Your being, describe your doings. Your doings, describe your having. When someone says, I want to have, don't jump to having first. Jump to first and foremost, start your being. Your being describes your doings. Your doings describe your having. Full stop. Your beings describe your doings. Your doings describe your having. Full stop. Write this down on your note. A lot of people have dreams, but few people have goals. A lot of people have dreams. A lot of people have dreams, desires. A lot of people have dreams, desires, and wishes. Only few people have goals. A lot of people have dreams, desires, and wishes. Only few people have goals. Only few people have goals. A lot of people have dreams, desires, and wishes. Only few people have goals. Write this down your notes. A goal is a decision. A goal is a decision to achieve a specific outcome. A goal is a decision to achieve a specific outcome. A goal is a decision. Let me like this. A goal is a decision with a deadline. A goal is a decision with a deadline to achieve a specific outcome. A goal is a decision, underline the word decision, with a deadline to achieve a specific outcome. That means if it doesn't have a deadline, that is not a goal. What makes a goal is because goals have deadlines. They're not deadlines. You have a deadline. So I wish I can continue the class, but I have to stop here. But I want to end the class like this so that it can make sense to you. So when you go back today, you can sleep very well. A goal is a decision with a deadline to achieve a specific outcome. Okay, let me just do small practical today using your being, your doings, and your possessing. Let me do small practical as we round up today's class because of my time. I'm going to do this practical, giving you 7 steps. By tomorrow, we'll try to tie up the knot. 7 steps to achieve anything in life. Anything to achieve. Anything to achieve anything in life. Number 1, you must be specific. Tell not specific. Okay. I want to become a mastermind mentor so that I can be able to teach people and mentor. I have 6 generals that will give me the money I want to want. Let's say you specific. In the next, let's say, let me just do 10 years plan. 10 or 10 years. So this 10 years plan, you're hoping to have 1 billion naira. 1 billion naira. 1 billion naira. Let me put it this way so that it can make more sense. 1 billion naira. Is it 1 billion now? No. Yeah, 1 billion. Have big goals. You have a big goal, right? So you are specific, right? 10 years from now. And what are the strategies? I need to become a person that can do this, that can have this team, that will grow globally, have a global vision. So number 2, now this is, you must have deadline. Tell no deadline. You must have deadline. So now what happen today is today is the 2nd. So you have to put 2nd of October what? 2034. Are you specific now? Yes. Okay. Now number 3, you have to decide what you want to give in exchange. What you want to give in exchange. Tell exchange. So what you want to give in exchange for this your 1 billion naira is that you want to give it your time. You want to put in my time. You have to give it my energy. I have to give it focus. Tell no focus. That means once I launch on this expressway, no distraction. Because this way, people have distraction. I want to give you my time, my energy, my focus. Another thing you need to do, you need to put up a plan and a strategy. Tell no plan and a strategy. Tell no strategy. So, okay, by tomorrow, we'll help you put up some plans because of my time today. Let me just try, because tomorrow we continue, we stop. So you have to put a plan and a strategy. Please, by God's grace, it's not a strategy. How did I put it on my notes? I put something here. I said, in the arena of success, hope is not a strategy. So it's not. So hope is not a strategy here. So it's called defense mechanism. I will discuss that yesterday. In the arena of success, you must make a decision and determination. These are the things that determine success in this world. Decision and determination. The next thing now, number 4 here, number 5. This is 4. Number 5, you must get an accountability partner. You cannot work without a mentor. Accountability partner. You must get accountability. You must get a mentor. You must be in a circle of mastermind. You must be in a circle of successful men that are discussing what you need to decide. This how to be specific about. So you must get a mentor, a mastermind group, successful people that, okay, decide now I want to be a poultry farmer. You don't have business with a keke man. You don't have business with plumber. Look for those community that speak the language which you see yourself to become in the next 10 years. In the next 10 years from now. Then you must get an accountability partner, get a mentor, get guardians, direction from your mentor, get a mastermind group, belong to a community that are practicing what you want in life. You must get a community. You must get a community and join. There's nothing grows. I talk about this thing very well. That teaching brings awareness. And awareness. What I'm doing now is it's going to give you awareness. And awareness. Mentorship relationship builds discipline. Tell no discipline. Like Igbo boys that have boy. You have to be with Oga for 7 years and learn discipline of delayed gratification. They have to keep you there and teach you how to be patient. You know, no settlement until after 5, 6, 7 years. You go relax. You know, say this one a patient. Tell no patient. No matter how they do, you make you become Oga, you go hold them. Tell no hold them. So some people they've not learned the discipline again. No matter how you become, make it that stage like David. You must hold him. Tell hold him. They anoint the guy at 17, he mount the stage at 30 years. You have to hold him well. No matter the hungry Jesus Christ make it becoming manifesting, hold him for 30 years. Then hold him. Moses must wait. He go way down his face. Go spend 40 years. Hold him. Then hold him. You have to hold him. So Joseph must pass through pit, must go to slave, must go to prison. You can hold him. Then hold him. So these are the process. So you need this community that will help you do what they call delayed gratification. Number 6, you have to put this thing in a statement. So in a statement, that statement must be in present tense. Then not present tense. Yeah, it must be in present tense. So it must be in present tense. Then number 7, you use what they call auto suggestion. Then auto suggestion. Yes, you have to write it and suggest yours. You use the power of repetition. You have to repeat it, use feelings and emotion. Okay, you'll become unstoppable. It's just a matter of time. It's because we are creative beings. We have the forces to create. Anything you say it loud, because you are very specific. We have to put all these things in a statement, simple statement that you can repeat to yourself. You become unstoppable. Put a 10 years plan for who you become, what you want to be doing. These are the things wealthy men do. Poor men don't do this. They just wake up, they enter straight. In my way we are coming out this morning, you see people carrying knife and holes standing on the street, looking for who to hire them. Laborers. You can't succeed like that. Your thing. Animals survive by instinct. Human beings succeed by training. Write it on your note. Animals survive by instinct. Human beings succeed by training, teaching, learning. Do you know why? Because lion don't hunt until he's hungry. Why is he hungry? The instinct tells him there's a communication between the stomach and the brain. And you see antelope, the lion will do catch him, kill him. He don't chop. So that's how human beings are. Some people will never plan for their life. When they have problem, house rent, they will start jumping up and down. They see them right now, they are looking for money. Money is not the problem. Money is not the solution. So human beings succeed by learning, by training, because these are the things that gives you the awareness to in the direction of your interest in life. It's better even write them down than not to write them down. But why write them or not? 10 years will still come and pass, 5 years will come and pass, 6 months will come and pass. So it gives you a direction. Tell a direction. So by tomorrow, tomorrow, we'll start from where we stop. I've not finished my long range goals because of my time. I will go to Schmidt the range, and before you know, you can sit down and have a clear direction. And when you sit down, please, you need a thinking chair. Tell a thinking chair. See, if you don't plan, you will not arrive at anywhere, because he that failed to plan to fail. Tell your neighbor, he that failed to plan to fail. If you don't have a plan, you have a plan. Tell anybody, if you don't have a plan to succeed, you have a plan to fail. Plan and plan. So indecision is a decision. Tell anybody, neighbor, indecision is a decision. So that is the best we can take to the online community. Our class is 8 to 9. So it's already 9 minutes past 9. So sorry for taking 9 minutes of your time to give the class a soft landing. So by tomorrow we start from here. Don't get involved in a business without a mentor. Reason, mentorship is a legal shortcut to success. He that stands on the shoulder of mentor will see far. See you tomorrow, see you at the top. For the rest of us here, please, all you need to do is to actually go